Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the definitions of economics, scope of economics, and nature of the economics. Economics is a important social science subject. Origin of economics. The word economics came from Greek words oikos and nemein. Oikos means household, nemein means management. So the ancient Greeks thought that economics was science of household management. But Indian Vedanta, Artha is one of the Purushartha and economics is a tool and helpful in state management. Definitions of economics. Father of economics, Adam Smith gave wealth definition in his famous book, An Enquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations on 1776. According to Adam Smith, economics is the science of wealth. Welfare definition. Alfred Marshall gave the welfare definition in his famous book Principles of Economics. According to Alfred Marshall, political economy or economics is a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. It examines that part of individual and social action which is most closely connected with the attainment and with the use of material requisites of well being. Scarcity definition. Lionel Robbins gave the scarcity definition in his famous book, The Nature and Significance of Economic Science, in 1932. According to Robbins, economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Growth definition. Growth definition is given by Paul Samuelson in his famous book Economics in 1956. According to Paul Samuelson, economics is the study how people and society with or without the use of money to employ scarce productive resources which could have alternative uses to produce various commodities over time and distribute them for consumption now or in the future among various people and groups in the society. It analyzes the benefits of improving patterns of resources allocation. Scope of economics. In the beginning, economics was called a household management science, but the scope of economics expands the social economic activities of human beings. Consumption. Human beings have unlimited wants. They are trying to satisfy their wants by using goods and services. Satisfy, Satisfying wants by using goods and services is known as consumption. Getting consumption by consuming goods and services is known as utility. Consumption is a way to get utility. Consumption and utility are important fields in the scope of economics. Production. To satisfy human wants using goods and services, human beings have to produce first them. Creation of utilities is called production. To produce goods and services, Four factors of production are needed. These four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and organization. Production of and factors of production are important fields in the scope of economics exchange. Rate of barter or a good or money with another good is called exchange. Markets are needed to exchange the goods and services. Perfect competition market, monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competitions markets are some different type of markets. Price determination, farm and industry equilibrium in various market conditions are important fields in the scope of economics. Distribution. Distribution. The value of production is called distribution. In the economics, we study how the factors of production, land, labor, capital, and organization are get their rewards respectively rent, wages, interest, and profits. So, factors pricing is a important field in the scope of economics. Macroeconomic aspects. Whole economy related aspects are known as macroeconomic aspects. In macroeconomic in economics, macroeconomic aspects like national income, employment level, savings level, investment level, consumption level, general price level, inflation, their related theories are studied, and also plans, economic development theories, strategies, and economic problems of and their solutions are discussed in the economics. Public finance. Public revenue, public expenditure, public debit, fiscal policy, monetary policy, and credit policy are in the part of public finance. Preparation of budget, international business, and balance of payments are also studied aspects in the scope of economics. Economic development. Nowadays, economic development is more important uh, subject matter. It is in the part of economics. It is a important part in the scope of economics. International economics, international trade or international trade. The trade among the countries is known as international trade. International trade is also a subject matter of economics. Economic welfare. Nowadays, all the states become welfare states. So, human being, uh, human beings' well-being or welfare is also studied in the scope of economics. Nature of economics. Economics is a social science. It is a it is a human related issues discussed. So it is also a human science. Economic principles depends upon human behavior. Economic principles are not constructive like physical sciences, physics, maths, chemistry. Uh, Economic principles cannot prove in the laboratories like physical sciences. Most of the economic principles are universal and general applicable. So, economic principles are not proven in the laboratories, but these principles have some universal reality. Thank you. Wish you all the best.